So friends, today we are here and today we are going to talk about meditation and why meditation is important, right? So why it is important? You will give your thoughts and you will find most of the people will tell you to do your meditation, to go inside and find your actual potential, and it is not important just only for youngsters, it is important for all the people of all ages, right? So there are several most benefits. You will think like monk and many more gurus, like they will tell you to you have to spend your 20 to 30 minutes every single day on meditation, because you will realize your potential afterwards, right? And it will be so late, so I don't want you to miss all that particular funds at that particular time. So the very first thing I will tell you about the what meditation does to me, because I am following this for particularly, you can say, I have spent my 90 days, right? And it has been a wonderful growth for me, and you can see there are many changes, like for in my personal life as well as in my professional life. So let's dive into it. What are the actual stuff like I have learned, and I will tell you about that. So the very first thing which I have learned from meditation, that it improve your focus and it also improve your concept. So here's what I have learned is, like, you will see in this quite fascinating world nowadays, everything is so fast, and you are youngsters or as well as many people, they are easily able to get distracted from every single thing. You can say one of the most biggest distraction I will tell you is like your social media, because social media has that algorithm that it will predict your human behavior and will show you that kind of stuff which you actually want to see, and that will trigger your dopamine. And once you started to meditate, you will understand how that things get correlated and how you get to all that energy, all that think, all that productive hours into your art, into your product, right? Which is core important for you. So as well as I have seen, like, there are most of the people who are doing is they are quite sharp with their mind, like you can easily able to learn new things, you can easily able to adapt new behavior, as well as you can make your own habits like if you want. And that is pretty absolutely the youngsters need right now, because you are in that phase where you actually grow. So that was a pretty amount of skill like which I have learned, and it has also enhanced my speaking skill, my learning skill, and that's what I will like to. And the very second point, it will improve your stress management, right? Because you will see in, like, most of the people, they are spending their 3 hours, 4 hours while just overthinking on something. And why do stress occur? Because you have, like, let's suppose you have one action, right? And you have the time to make that particular thing. Like, you suppose your exams are coming and you have 4 to 5 days for your exam, and you have that time, and in that time you are not prepared for that particular exam. Once you are not prepared, and then suddenly you get close to your exam, then you will feel like anxiety, you will feel like stress, and that's where actual stress occurs. Because when you have time, you are not able to do that action, and now you are just in that position where you are not able to do that stuff, right? And the third one, you will get less emotionally triggered, because, like, you will see most of the people, they think like there are very very small thing which trigger their mind, which trigger their behavior, which trigger what they think, which trigger their action, and they get totally disturbed, right? And that is not good for any one of you, I will suggest. Like, you will get disturbed by mentally, and I don't need any one of you to get in that particular situation. So I will strongly recommend you to start it to meditate, because once you meditate, you know what are the practical things you have to do, what are the practical things that you have to work on. This is how you will enhance your skill, you will enhance your personality. And the very second thing, and The next thing comes, which is your self-awareness. Like you educate yourself, you make more awareness, like what are the things that triggers that emotional, and you just are not willing to able to do the amount of work. Yeah, that is the main key element. When you started to meditate, you will understand how good you became and how better you will be. And it also improve your relationship. Like most of the people, they struggle it from it, and they get totally obsessed, and like there is some issue may become, because once you start meditating, in my life I was seeing myself getting better relationship with others, and seeing the thing with a more different point of view, what I was actually doing at a very different stage. So it will give you the sense of, you will be getting more patience, you will getting more comfort, you will getting more understanding of other people and the situation. And once you are able to do that, you will be that person everybody wants to be around you. It also improve your physical health, right? If you are getting the right amount of sleep, if you're getting a right amount of mindset, your mindset is very much important. The where you actually focus your mind. I must tell you, the youngsters who are present here and watching this video, I just wanted to tell you, you have to be more accurate while you think. I have seen like most of the people, they are not willing to think, because nowadays social media is so, you can say, fast, and it is impacting your thinking, and that affects you, what you are going to do, right? And the development, the way the people think in a very early stage, or very, you can say, the when we don't have the social media thing, the people like something is absolutely good about social media, and something is absolutely bad. The bad stuff is like people are losing their thinking ability, and that's not good, and that is not what actually the aim of what we are doing right now. Because if you want to have your own business, if you want to have your own organization, if you want to have your own better life, everything requires planning, everything requires a critical thinking. You have to be innovative, you have to be more in that situation, you have to put yourself into that shoes of your customer. So when you think like that, when you be that person who is able to maintain that stuff, that will make a huge change. And I wanted to tell you this basic thing, which is important for each and every one of us, even for you, even for me. We have to come together, we have to be the future of India, right? By making more businesses, by making more ideas, by making more products. Yeah, now it's time to change the world. We have to make it. Come on, bro, let's do it.